Hey everybody, so this is going to be my first kind of weight loss check-in video since I started my weight loss journey a month ago now to lose the postpartum weight. I can't believe it's been a month. I didn't know how often I would do these videos, but since it's been an entire month now, I thought I would check in with you guys and just let you know where I'm at. So to start off, I'm happy to report that I have lost some weight. However, it has been really slow going. It's been an entire month, and in total I'm down 3 pounds since when I started this kind of journey, I guess, when I last updated you guys. So 3 pounds in a month, I mean, it's something. It's definitely not nothing. I didn't gain weight, so that's great, but it's slow going, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm exclusively breastfeeding, so I do have to watch my supply, make sure I don't jeopardize that. But at the same time, breastfeeding makes me incredibly hungry, so I think the two kind of go together, and therefore it is just more slow going. But I'm not disappointed. I'm happy that the scale is moving in the right direction. I just have to kind of keep at it and stay motivated, and I know eventually we'll get to where we need to be. So that now leaves me with 26 pounds left to get back to where I was pre-pregnancy, and about 16 pounds left to get back to my kind of healthy weight range for my height. So that's my really big goal, is to get back there. That's 169 pounds. That's the top of the healthy BMI weight range for my height of 5'9". So that's kind of my main goal. Yes, I'd like to get down to 159 or lower again, but right now I'm just focusing on the 169. Alright, and some things I've been doing as far as exercise. I'm still running or jogging, whatever you want to call it. I do it at least 3 to 4 times a week. I do it quite often. It's definitely my stress reliever. When my husband comes home and I'm dealing with the kids all day, it's a stress reliever and it's good exercise. So I've been coming a long way with that. I can run 5K now consistently without stopping, which is great. Speaking of which, I've actually signed up for the Color Me Rad run, which is a 5K run. They have them in all sorts of communities and cities, and I've done it once before. I'm going to be doing it again, and you run 5K and they throw little packets of color at you, so you end up splotched everywhere in all sorts of different colors, and there's big clouds of colors, and they take pictures of you. It's just fun, honestly. I'm doing it with some of my friends. They invited me and I was like, oh, I don't know, because I signed up a couple weeks ago, and I'm still only at this point 8 weeks postpartum. 8 weeks? 9 weeks? Something around like that. And so I signed up around like maybe 5 or 6 weeks postpartum, and I was like, I don't know if I can keep up with you guys, but they said it was fine. They're not super fast runners anyways. It's just for fun. It's not really for speed. So I'm just excited to do it. A couple other things I've been mixing into my workout routine. One is called Piyo, and I've heard a lot of great things about this. It's one of those DVD programs from the Beachbody workouts. I've tried P90X before and the T25 workouts, and I heard really good things about Piyo. I really enjoyed doing yoga, especially when I was pregnant. And I've done Pilates before and really like that too, and this is kind of a combination of the two. It is a program in itself where you do a DVD or two each day. I'm not following the Piyo program. I'm just doing about 1 DVD a week, maybe 2. I'm just kind of mixing up which one I feel like. There's upper body and lower body and core and a whole bunch of different like DVDs in that program, and I really like them. They're definitely core strengthening and strengthening in general, also lengthening muscle wise, and lots of stretching. They're really challenging at the same time too. I just find that it's a nice kind of mix up in between running. And then the last thing I kind of started randomly. I don't know where I saw this, on Facebook or Pinterest or something like that. There's a website where they have all these 30-day challenges. I chose the 30-day ab and squat challenge. I printed off the chart. That's what it looks like. I will leave the link down below. They have like arm ones and leg ones and all sorts of ones, but I picked the ab and squat challenge. There's day 1, 10 sit-ups, 10 crunches, 25 squats. Gets progressively harder, as you can see. Then you have a rest day. Starts off easy again, gets harder. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Today I did day 14. So 10 sit-ups, 10 crunches, 10 squats, which is easy. The hardest day we've had so far was, I think that one. No, that one. 45 sit-ups, 60 crunches, and 70 squats. And by the end, the hardest one I think is 40 sit-ups, 100 crunches, and 100 squats. So it's just kind of neat. It goes at it gradually. It doesn't say, okay, do 50 sit-ups right off the bat. And let me tell you, doing a proper sit-up is really challenging. If you actually do a proper all the way up, all the way down, sit up, it's really challenging, especially after having a baby. So the first day was 10 sit-ups. That was really hard. I was kind of concerned, but because it's so gradual at building up each day and then giving you a rest day, your muscles adjust. So I've been doing it. It only takes like the hardest days I think took me 10 minutes, so it's not a very big time commitment, but I definitely feel my core getting stronger. Squats, I don't know, I find squats really relatively easy. I could do squats for a long period of time, so I don't feel like I'm getting a lot from the squats, but the crunches for sure. And it's just something fun. I make sure I tick it off every day. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing workout wise. Food wise, I'm kind of consistent. I'm a creature of habit. I used the MyFitnessPal app for about maybe 2 or 3 weeks or so. I'm not sure. I'm not very good about staying consistent with it just because I tend to eat the same things like every single day with very little variation. So once I've entered it all into MyFitnessPal and I know that it's within my calories for the day, I don't feel the need to go ahead and do it the next day and the next day and the next day. I probably have 2 or 3 breakfasts that I rotate, 2 lunches that I rotate. Dinner gets mixed up and snacks at night get mixed up, but I'm pretty creature of habit. So yeah, whenever I try something new, I definitely do use the MyFitnessPal app, but in general I know kind of all the calories in my head. I thought in these kind of weight loss updates, each time I do one, I'd kind of share with you some of the stuff I've been eating. So in this one, I'm going to share with you my favorite go-to breakfasts. The first one is just oatmeal. I take half a cup of the Trader Joe's gluten-free rolled oats, and I cook those, and then I just add frozen blueberries to them, and I don't even feel the need to add any sweetener or anything like that because blueberries are sweet on their own, and I could add milk if I wanted to, but I don't. So yeah, it's a really tasty breakfast, and it really helps with milk supply too, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. The second one is if I don't have a lot of time in the morning, I will make my decaf coffee and my Keurig. I will add almond milk to it, and then I will add the Kaizen whey protein powder, which is in the flavor chocolate, and it's delicious. And I'll just kind of shake it up in my mug, and then it's just like a quick protein breakfast coffee drink on the go. So I know I don't get too fancy with breakfast, but I wanted to share with you guys what I've been eating most days, and next time I will share my lunches and my snacks and so on and so forth. I have been taking body shots. I did do one in the very beginning of what I look like, kind of like what you do when you're pregnant kind of thing, and I will continue to do those as I hopefully continue to lose weight. I don't think I will share them in every video because I'm only down 3 pounds. Maybe I'll share it at the 5-pound mark, or for sure the 10-pound mark, so you can actually see a difference, but I wanted to let you know I'm doing that. I think that's about it. If you have any questions or motivation, please feel free to leave it down in a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!